turned on after 3-4 weeks.
That's really great. It's left lower, but once you know it, you cannot forget it. So,
Right.
it is being recorded, and if people don't want it recorded, just tell me not to record it. I can turn it off. What I do is that I record it and then break it up by section, and then um, I get the transcript and then create a blog and then post it all together. So, do you have any questions for me today?
The only question I have is the titration after you started over. So
So, yeah. So,
I
titration. So, let's say, not you, but let's say there's a patient, right? There's a
right.
patient, and then, actually, this is my patient, and she needs about. I think that she tells me that my questionnaire wise, she doesn't have any issues. So I started her out with a high dose or regular dose, and then she says, "I had one drink, and I thought I was going to die."
Oh,
So, so that's a side effect, right? I thought I was going to die. That endorphin depletion can feel that way. So then I started. I went to 1 microgram. I said stop for 3, 4, 5, 6 days, 7 days, and then called in a new prescription at 1 microgram. And I said, it's up to you now. How fast you want to go, how slow you want to go. So
okay.
is
So
that pretty simple?
yes. So I guess my question is, once I have gone back onto it after stopping, after about 6 days, I feel pretty close to, what it should be. But I don't
Hmm.
know if I should stay on that dose for a while.
You know what, sweetie?
Anyway.
That would be a question for your doctor. I can tell you what I do in my practice, but you should ask your doctor. And
Well, yeah, my doctor
yeah,
doesn't have a clue.
yeah. So when patients ask me that, I think I told you what I do is that I start out a much lower dose, and I always talk to my patients and say, hey, you had this issue. Is it okay for you to experience this issue? The girl with that or the person who drank, she says, I can't give up. I'm not going to give up drinking for this. So I said,
Oh,
okay, then if that's the case, let us start. So am I hearing that you don't ever want to have this possibility? No. So I said, okay, 1 microgram.
hmm.
And
Well,
it also depends on how much of a, like I had another person who had neuropathy, me, and I had neuropathy, and I decided to start high dose knowing that I'm going to get in trouble. I took it. I felt like I was going to die for one day, so I took a vacation for 2 days, re-challenged it, and the reason was because I knew that even I had to get to the therapeutic dose to treat neuropathy sooner rather than later, because in my experience, the treating neuropathy, it's better to use sometimes higher dose is needed. It's not everyone's that way. Even some, I've had patients even 1 microgram, 2 microgram dose with opioid. They say, "Oh, my pain is so much better."
hmm,
So it all depends on people, and that's why you do. It's nice to be able to work with a physician with LDN expertise, so that the pretty much it can be dosed and we can avoid trouble. But I'm not 100% either, like that person who drank. I didn't know that that person would react that way, but the person did, and then I can guide them. But I have like 2 people with MCAS now. They don't have any issues because we start everything safely, and that's kind of my that has to be my role, right? To be able to guide people and whatnot. So, do you have more a follow up question to this that I?
well, my only follow up would be that the doctor that prescribes it for me is just by the book. Start 1.5, go up in 2 weeks, and you'll be at 4.5 or whatever. So I'm not going to do that because I've tried that before and that didn't work. So it's kind of, and I think most of us, anyway, the people I corresponded with on this site and others, don't really have a very knowledgeable physician to go ask these questions to.
Well, that's why we have this group because and and I basically, as I brought in the LDN letter in house. If people take supplements and you're in the US or Canada, you can also, there's a link to get 15% off. And I don't know what to say, because if you're outside the US, then yes, I can consult with you, not as a physician, but like as an educator. In the US, I can't even do that because that's viewed
Well,
as,
we'll
but yeah,
we'll just act like we're outside the U.S. Or I'm on vacation. I'm outside the U.S.
yeah, good for you. So where are you?
No,
Where would you be? Where would you be if you're outside US? Where would you go to vacation?
I would be in Italy probably.
Oh, wonderful. Whereabouts in Italy?
Oh, I don't even know, and just anywhere in south part of Italy would be fine.
Mm. Less industrialized, more natural.
Right.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Although my parents lived in right outside Geneva, and when they went to Italy, they've traveled everywhere in the world. Only place they got hit with like pickpocket was in Italy.
Oh
And
no.
I met travelers who told me that they've lost everything and they had to go to U.S. consulate.
Oh well, that's not
They were
very
not,
good to hear.
yeah, they were not. But there are precautions, right? There are things, wallets you can wear, and whatnot. Of course,
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm going to stop the recording since I answered your question, Dana. Right? Are you
Okay.
happy with the answer? Do you have follow up question to that?
No, that's good. I appreciate it.
Okay. All right. So I'll stop.